No. I call the IRS and I have them send me paper forms and I fill them out.
Really?
I don't like to do stuff like that online. I don't do online banking at all either. I don't even think Bank of America knows my email. Well,
That's a good thing.
yes it is. And especially, okay, last year I drove up to the driving wheel of Bank of America and made a deposit. There were, I think, 3 checks. A week later, I got a letter from Bank of America that said, well, we're deducting this one item from your deposit because it wasn't there. Okay? I was able to resolve the problem quickly. I called them up and I said, yeah, why would your teller give me a receipt for an incomplete transaction? And that fixed it. They credited the money back to my account. But if I had done that through something like direct deposit or even through an ATM, I'd still be arguing with them about it. That's why I don't want to do online banking. It's too easy to just blame everything on the customer and ignore them when things go wrong. That's why I don't like it. I don't care. I'll still. It's not enough. If I deposit it through the ATM, I still have to drive up to the bank, and I'd still probably do it on Friday evening after work anyway. So it's not a big deal to go through the driving window with a live teller. That can just. I mean, that's what made it easy to resolve that one problem.
No, it's a trouble guy. So I got trouble, I got to fix it.
Yeah, and even shopping online. I don't. Well, it's convenient. I do it, but I won't buy something really big. In fact, when I bought my piano, I did the opposite of what people usually do. Because usually that people would go to a brick and mortar store and they try out and they find one they like, and then they try to get a better price online. I went to the Yamaha website online, and I found one that looked good, and then I went to Victor List Music and Basis. Well, I knew they had one because I went online and checked their inventory. I just went in and said, I want to buy one of these. So that's the opposite of the way people usually do it. But I wasn't about to go spend $700 online. What? Maybe. Although I wasn't shopping for prices. The price I saw online, it was within $50 of what I paid at Victor List. But I wasn't looking for that because I knew I was going to go into a place and buy it. I was just looking to see what models they had and which one I thought I liked.
You were doing it?
No. I have someone.
But that's what I was saying. I wouldn't buy something like that online. I'd research it on it. But if I was going to buy it, I'd go to the store where I could actually see it and try it out.
So very small one.
Huh?
Is it electronic?
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted because
You know, it's house or single family.
you mean a real piano. Yeah, but a real piano, you can't push a button and make it sound like a harpsichord.
I'm not sure.
And a lot of the stuff I like to play is Baroque stuff. In fact, I wouldn't mind having a real harpsichord, except they're expensive. They cost more than a set of golf clubs. Which reminds me, have you been out this year? Yeah.
Why not?
Have you actually played yet, or do you just? Oh, good. Really good. What'd you shoot?
I don't count mine. I'm still not there yet, but I
But if you don't count, how can you gauge improvement? Oh, well, that's good. I mean, that's the same thing I do when I practice the piano. See, also with an electronic piano, it's got a recorder. I can record stuff. Actually, it's cool. I can because
Kind of like just handyman.
yes, you do. This one does.
You don't get to control like loud.
Yes, you do. Yeah, if you get the right model. I mean, if you look at he's got a Casio. It's probably not as good. I mean, he's got more gadgets on it. But you're right. You don't get the feel of the keyboard. The whole thing feels like an organ, actually. But no, my Yamaha feels like a piano. And when I hit the little switch that says grand piano, I control the volume by phone. It's just like playing a piano. Except it doesn't go out of tune. But that's what I do when I practice. I record myself when I start learning something. And then maybe a week later, I'll play it back, and then I'll record myself playing the same piece. And see if, gauge improvement that way. Although, if you're going to keep score to gauge improvement in golf, it's best to play the same course over and over. Oh, well, Needwood's good because you don't. It's really hard to lose balls at Needwood. I thought Needwood was a public course. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Back when I used to play, they didn't have that.
Actually, can you believe she has a 23-year-old child? That? Believe she has a
Yes, I do.
Really? I was waiting for her to have kids. I was thinking she has too much time on her hands. She has to start her family, but unbelievable.
In fact, how many kids do you have?
Unbelievable. I'm still taking over.
I knew it was at least 2. Yeah, 3.
2 boys and 1 girl. That's nice. Girls are usually close to mom. Right? Yeah.
Oh, really? Do they play?
They're closer to their wife.
But I don't know, boys, like, after they get married and they come back, I don't know. Because I'm looking at my brother. My one brother and 4 sisters. Yeah, my brother and 4 sisters. But I didn't know they were doing that.
But he's the only son and that's a Chinese name. Yeah, but that's a Chinese name. And the girls don't count. Girls like, yeah, get already.
You're not Chinese. Huh? You're not Chinese. You're from Singapore. Well, yeah, but that's like me saying I'm German or I'm Scottish. No, I'm American.
Well, what is Singaporean people supposed to speak then?
I don't know.
Singaporean?
What's the English? Really? Well, that's right. It was a British colony.
Yeah.
Might be us. That's right. That was one of the worst defeats in British military history.
Was it us?